Welcome to this short walkthrough of the dynamic content and segmentation functionality in Better Email. We're starting off with a blank email, and I'll just drag in a module. This module I would like to segment. So up here in the top above the blog input settings, we have this segmentation card here. And if I click plus, I now get a new variant of this block, and I can decide who should this variant apply to. And I do that in the segment builder here. So I can add my first condition and say this should apply to, for example, all members. So here I'm using a already saved and predefined segment, but I can also use specific recipient fields and do inline segmentation on the fly here. So I can save my variant. We'll have name generated automatically. And I have my variant here. So I can, for example, say special deal for members. And down here, everybody else, this is my fallback. So now this variant will, or this block will show based on the segmentation. I also have the option to disable the fallback, so hide the fallback. So now this block will only show if they match this segment, otherwise it will be completely hidden, right? Another easy way to switch between the segments is using this batch here. So here I can easily switch between the different variants block by block, making it very simple. Now, the easiest way to work with dynamic content and segmentation is, instead of doing it all by hand, we can use our AI, Betty. So I'll just tell her what I want. Betty, now Betty has access to all the same things that you can do in the editor. So she knows all the saved segments, all the variants, the recipient fields, and she can now, as you can see, customize the email, create the different variants for me without me having to go in and build the segments by hand one by one. So now we can see here that she has created 3 different variants of this block. Click here, we have the everybody else that gets the coffee for 11 euros. We have the members that gets it for 10. And we have the inactive members that we give a 9 euro coffee offer to. So this is absolutely the easiest way to get started with very advanced segmenting. Now, the final thing I want to show you is what we call preview profiles. So in order to view an email as a person, a specific person would see it, we kind of need to model that person, that recipient. I've showed you how we block by block can go in and change the view. But if we want to see this email, let's say as an inactive member, what we can do is leverage the preview profiles. So if we click here, this is the preview as selector. And here you can select who you want to preview this email as. So of course we have the everybody else, but we can also generate some profiles based on the segmentation rules we've applied. So if I click this button, it will now analyze the different variants that we have. And I now have 2 different profiles that are relevant to preview this email as the recipients would see it. So I have Emma Larsen, she's just a normal member. if I preview as her, you will see the offer, or we will see the offer for 10 euros. And I have Laura Bennett, who's a member, and her last purchase was 90 days ago. So if I preview as her, we will see the $9 offer, €9 offer. So this is an easy way to understand what will my recipients see based on the different variants and segmentation rules that I've applied. And these preview profiles are available throughout the email workflow. So if people are reviewing, they can also preview as the different profiles, etc. That concludes the walkthrough of the segmentation and dynamic content. Thank you for watching.